What's going on, tennis fans? My name is Tran. I am a Toronto tennis coach.
My name is Annalia Fraser. I am also a tennis coach here in Toronto.
So, Annalia, what do you usually do when you warm up before you go and do some tennis?
I like to go on a jog first, get the legs going, and then when I step on court, I like doing some sort of dynamic warm-up. That would be my ideal warm-up. How about you?
Awesome, pretty much the same thing because warm-ups are very important, especially when you're doing drills and rallying because you want to be limbered up and ready to go. You want to do some of it right now?
Yeah, let's go.
That was a great warm-up today, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. So then here we are at the tennis court. We're gonna do some very basic forehand drills to show you guys what we can do as we learn tennis. You ready to do it?
Yep, let's go.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to learn is forehands. We start off in the ready position. The first step, we turn. Second step, we open our chest. Third, we make contact point, making sure that the racket is parallel to the floor so that you're hitting the ball straight. And then finally, you catch the racket over your shoulder and you get back to the ready position. I recommend you to do this at least 5 to 10 times, just so that you get the idea of that motion and breaking down those steps so that you understand what you need to do to hit a proper forehand. Once you get to roughly the 5th step, you'll start to feel it more naturally, hopefully not thinking about the steps and making sure that you're still doing this in one fluid motion without compromising what your intention is to hit the ball. Okay, backhand. So we're gonna start off in the ready position. First step, we turn to the left side if you're a right-handed person. If you turn right if you're a left-handed person. Second, you wind up. Third, you straighten your left arm and you make contact point parallel to the ground, much similar to the forehand. And finally, you catch the racket on the other side of the shoulder and then you return back to the ready position. Now this part may feel a little weird initially because you're using your left arm, even though you're a right-handed person, to make the contact point. But this is very important because when you stretch and push the racket will stay straight so that the intention of the ball still goes straight as opposed to going in off the angle that you may not want to do. So just always remember, when you do this again, wind up, contact point, shoulder and back. One more time, wind up, contact point and back. If you do that 5 to 10 times, you'll be able to calibrate a proper backhand, hopefully, as long as you start getting into the rallies. Another great drill is footwork. Keeping your feet light and being able to cross from side to side is very important because you want to be always light on your feet. So one of the exercises is simply moving your feet from side to side. 5 times. Understand the movement when you reach to a certain point and making sure that your opposite foot, so in this case the right, pushes you back to the left, and from the left pushing you back to the right. That's one of the drills for the footwork. finally, we have the serve to get the rallies going. One of the things is we make sure that our feet are lined up to the server line, because your intention is to be able to hit the ball opposite to the other side of the service box. First step, you want to make sure that we have the ball being tossed up in front of you. If it's tossed too far back, you may lose balance. If it's too front, you may also lose balance. The second step is locking the ball in place with your racket. This helps stabilize the original part of the serve when you're ready to toss the ball up. The third is when you toss the ball up, you let the ball go into the air. One of the tips that I tell people is that once it reaches peak air, you're counting 1, 2, 3. You're going to be able to swing in order to send the ball over. The final step is that when you toss the ball, the most popular position, I call it, is the trophy position. When the ball's in the air, you keep the racket up like this, you count 1, 2, 3, and then you swing. Making sure that you do not leave your feet, especially when you're starting out, because you want to make sure that you're able to stabilize the intention of your ball hitting to the other side of the court. So I'm just going to give you one demonstration here. We hope you guys enjoyed today's video tennis lesson. My name is Henry Tran, the Toronto tennis coach.
I'm Annalia Fraser, also a Toronto tennis coach.
And future pro star. I can see her going far in her tennis lessons as well as the games.
Thank you.
See you guys next time. And that's